Magic 107.3, Kansas City's best mix of R&B, home of the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Evany is in the building, and I have a very special guest today, Mr. Tamba Hali, number 91 on the Kansas City Chiefs. Look, there's no one in here to clap, but I can be the one to clap. Super excited to have you in here. Now, obviously, when people see that you're here in the studio, they think, oh, it's a Friday, Red Friday. They're going to talk football. No football talk with me because I don't know anything about football. It's kind of like a foreign language to me. Right. So please, there will be no football talk today.
That's fine.
But it's all about music. A lot of people don't know that you do music. So why are you going on that route?
Well, I've always done music. Throughout my entire life. I grew up in the church, sang in the choir, played the drums, and always rapped and dabbled in a little bit of music and production work. But I created a label about 7 years ago and push a couple artists, and I knew I wanted to be an artist. It just came a time I felt like my time in football was dwindling, and I have a little window to be able to share with the world, my love for music, and I got with John, and the type of music we're doing is Afro beat, Afro pop.
Okay, because I was going to ask you what's the influence, because I feel like I'm on an island. I should be sipping some type of fruity tropical drink. So you like the Afro beats, island beats, and the latest single that you have is Samba.
It's Samba.
Yeah. I'm Brazilian, so you can't fool me with the samba.
No, we can't.
So were you listening to Brazilian music when you put that together, or is it just the island feel?
Just the feel.
Okay.
And the samba, the dance, the whole. We're trying to branch out more, so we don't want to just be secluded to just Africa, because people are in Brazil, around the world, and they love to dance. And,
yes.
So using the word samba is just so we can branch out a little bit, and it's a very rhythmic, up-tempo type of sound. And but what we wasn't really thinking Brazilian. I was, because I came up with the artwork.
Yes, very curvaceous. I saw it. Yes.
So yeah, that's the new single, and the music, it's very friendly. It's not demeaning to women, it's uplifting to women. And in our culture now, this, from my standpoint, we need to build our women up, kind
Absolutely.
of put them on a platform, because they're very special. I have a daughter, and I want her to sing my songs, but not feel weird.
Yeah, because I was listening to it. It's pretty clean, and so you would intentionally try and do that so it's family friendly, or is that just how you are?
Well, that's how I am. I choose not to, be derogative in the words, even though I've done it when I was younger. Just moving forward, I have children, I have a fiance, so we want.
You're grown man status right now.
We just want to dance, make these people out here have fun and dance, and that's really, and spread love.
Spread love. We're all about spreading love. So Samba, you want people to dance. The beat definitely makes the ladies want to twerk something, make the booty shake, jiggle a little. So do you have any any dances for your songs, or is it just whatever people feel? Because I was creeping on your Instagram, and I saw that you were reposting some people with their dance videos. So are you trying to make up a dance to Tamba Samba or your other single?
I don't have a dance, but what the African artists are doing now, when they put the song out, a lot of people across the country are, dancing to the music. So people are starting to gravitate to my song and dance to it, and then we'll repost it for, publicity.
So have you ever been somewhere where your song plays and you see people react to it? What's that feeling like?
For me, it's new. It's very satisfying to see that they don't even know who's singing, yet when the sound comes on, they're able to get into.
It's an instant feeling.
Yeah, into that feel. And when I'm watching it, I'm like, the next feeling is me being on stage and hearing people sing the words verbatim. That one, I don't know what I'll do when that happens.
Yeah, I couldn't even imagine to put out a song. I feel like it's kind of like being naked out there for everyone to see, because it's it's really it comes from deep within, and you're sharing it with everyone. And so how do you feel about the criticism that you might get online with, oh, here comes another football player wanting to cross into music? How do you feel about those type of comments?
I embrace it, because I'm not your typical person. I don't consider myself a football player. I happen to be really good at football. For some time in my life, it was a gift. and now it's passing. And this gift that God's given me to do music, you can criticize me, it's fine. I know I'm gifted in that area, so I'll do what I'm good at and let everything else sit where it should. And we need haters. If no
Absolutely,
hate, we need these people.
I feel like haters are low key like your biggest fans.
They are.
They always check up on you. They always have something to say. So haters out there, we appreciate you.
Yep.
So let's talk about, you've definitely been blessed all throughout your career. And so how do you give back to the community, or are you involved in any charities here in Kansas City?
I am. Well, I wouldn't say I'm involved as in I created a charity, but every year I take what God's given me and I take a percentage and I go into the community doing Thanksgiving. We help with feeding families through a church. The church is, it's slipping my mind. It's down there on Sheffield.
Sheffield, okay.
Sheffield. So
Shout out to Sheffield Church, or whatever the church's name is.
I go to Sheffield and we give turkeys to families. A lot of money put towards it. I'd rather not say how much.
You don't have to. As long as you're giving back, people appreciate that.
And then in the Liberian community, I've just started to reach out because my brother, his name is Tamba as well.
Yes, I saw they call him Big Tamba though, because he's the big brother.
So I worked through him in donating money in his organization for whatever they need to get done, because I don't like to be too hands-on if I don't know what's going on. In the city, there's more I do with women's shelter. Around Christmas Day, we take, again, I'm not asking for people, if you guys want to donate some money, sure, but I don't do a charity event. I just take what God's given me and I give it right back. And we help out with the women's shelter, and then Christmas we take kids shopping.
Well, anybody would like that. So you take them to Target, Toys R Us, and just let them go crazy? Yeah,
I did it a few years and then I stopped going, because then what I've allocated is starts going over. So
yeah, I can only imagine. And I'm sure that you're a big kid at the store, because you didn't come from much. You come from Liberia in Africa, and I was watching little clips online about just your story, and my goodness, that's the true American dream right there, of coming from there and then working your way up to where you are now. How does it feel to be able to give back?
It's in my nature. For me, I didn't grow up with what God's put in my possession, and I've always been blessed. People's always come around to help me, from education, from anything I needed. People was always willing to help, and they didn't get nothing from it. My dad wasn't paying this guy to tutor me or help me in the SATs, stuff like that. So where I am in life, I'm very free about giving. I always want to give. And it sits well with me. And sometimes people have to tell me, no, you can't just do it this way. And for me, I don't know where it comes from. I always want to give, always want to help. It's just natural for me.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I like that. And also, you don't have to give material things. It can also be like what you were talking about with the gift of your time and helping somebody with their education. So going back to your music, where do you see yourself? I mean, you put out the single. What do you want to turn on the car, hear your music playing all the time? Do you want to switch on the TV, see your music video? Have you shot a music video for Tamba Samba?
Well, the song is called Samba.
Sorry. I have it right here, and that's why I keep saying Tamba Samba. But okay, so just Samba.
So the plan right now is to finish the compilation. We want to finish recording. Probably put out a couple more singles and then release an EP.
Okay.
And after we release the EP, hopefully we can get on tour and maybe go to Africa, go to the UK.
Okay.
We'll do some things here in the United States. And then hopefully after a year of this, we should see where I sit as an artist in this country and wherever else. And that'll give me a gauge on what I really want to do moving forward. I also produce. Mastercraft, who's my producer at the time, very gifted individual. He'll be here soon. Hopefully, you get a chance to meet with him and talk.
Hopefully,
with him.
Yes.
He's a huge asset to what we're doing now, because he's doing it with a gentleman named Flavor. I don't know if you've heard of Flavor.
No, I
he's
haven't.
the biggest thing in Africa. You heard of Wizkid and Davido.
Yeah,
and
of
those
course,
guys.
of course.
Mastercraft has worked with all of these guys, and it's a blessing that he's choosing to work with me now.
Absolutely.
Yeah, hopefully in a year we'll be touring, hopefully overseas, and but yeah, we'll continue to give you content, music, video, everything you're looking for, lifestyle, everything.
Looking forward to that. So, anything else that you want people to know about your music? I would like to know why hip hop, because you said that your music started in church. You could have easily, I don't know if you have the vocal pipes to be a singer or an R&B crooner. You chose hip hop. What type of hip hop artists have influenced you throughout the years?
When I first got in the country, the '94, that was the time Jay-Z, Biggie, LL Cool J, Wu-Tang, and I grew up in Jersey, so
East Coast.
I'm
from Massachusetts.
All right. So at that time, I gravitated to those guys, and Nas, and all of those, and Cameron, and all of those guys. And over the time, the one that I really liked was Jay-Z. I mean, Jay-Z, his words, everything about his music was just like, wow, how can he come up with that? How can he come up with? We always questioned it, and as time went on, I even made music that sounded so similar to Jay-Z. But again, I didn't find my place. When Mastercraft came, actually when I met this man, because we have another artist, his name is Moose. When I met this man, he got into the works to get Mastercraft. And when he came, it was chemistry. He heard my vocals, he created the compilation, we started recording, and it was, so I found my place within myself from Africa in music. Yeah, I can't fit in with hip hop because my lifestyle doesn't consist of most of these ideas they come up with.
You said that you're on the grown man mentality, not degrading the women. So I appreciate that. What is it like to be in the studio with you? Are you like a studio rat? You close yourself in there for hours, days? Or do you leave and come back? Do you need to get a fresh mentality? What's it like?
Well, it depends. If I have my producer around, we're going to be around each other for a while. If he's not around, if I'm producing and I have my engineer, we'll get in there and we'll set times where we work. And then, I have a family. I got to go to my family and whatnot. But apart from that, my daily lifestyle is going to the studio every day and trying to come up with something cool.
So do you record in your house or do you go somewhere to record?
I have two homes. I have my home where me and my family, we live. And then the other home is where my studio and, there's a whole...
You feel comfortable bringing people that you might not, like people that you're working with in? Yeah,
it's for me, it's fine. So long we're working and it's on a professional level, sure. Apart from that, if you want to come hang out, we don't have hangout time.
Yeah.
This is real work, and people are on payroll, and this is supposed to work. So we're not joking when we're in there. We're really working, and it's a lot of hours. People think you hear 3 minutes of music, and it's like it just came together like that.
No, it takes hours.
Hours and days.
Yeah.
We might record the song today, and then finish it like 3 weeks from today. Because we don't like to stay on one song. So we'll start with this one for whatever reason. If we get stuck, we're on to the next song, then we'll go back and start listening. And then whatever song that's more appealing or what the vibe is at that time, we'll slide it back in and start vocals again.
Okay. So you've been in Kansas City for a while. Have you ever thought about doing a collab with Tech Nine? Strange Music?
You know what? Tech is my neighbor.
Oh, he is? Yeah. Okay. So have we ever had him come over and give you some pointers?
Of course. His partner, Travis.
Yes, Travis.
Yeah, he's been a huge mentor to me because I've gone over to Strange Music facility, talked to him about what my plans are, and he's helped me kind of find a direction on this music journey. And
very smart man.
But I'm gonna leak it. Tech is my first single, "The One for Me."
Yeah. I have it right here.
Yeah, Tech is on a remix.
Remix? Yeah. We need to get that remix whenever it's mastered and done.
It's already done.
Okay.
I'll send it to you.
I'm expecting the email very soon.
So yeah, he actually reached out on social media when he heard the song. And he was like, little bro, let me get on this. And I was like, I didn't know if it was him because,
Yeah.
So I hit him up on the text and he's like, no, it's real. I said, cool, I send you the song and he got it back. Right now, we're just trying to structure the song in a way where it can, it can get out there where people know it's Tech and I.
I think I think the city's going to go crazy. That would be amazing. I would love to hear that. Really love to hear that. Well, anything else that you want to add that you want people to know? I feel like you answered all my questions.
No, I appreciate you having me here.
I appreciate
today.
you coming by and your time. I know you're a very busy man, very important man.
Oh no, you guys are busy. I'm glad you can have me. It's always an honor to sit in you guys missing because you guys are the one who's putting this out there. Anytime I get the opportunity to be around people like you guys, I truly appreciate it.
Oh, well, we appreciate you. Social media, any way for people to stay connected with you?
Yeah, Tamba Hali 91 on Twitter. Tamba Hali on Instagram.
For the gram.
Tamba Hali on Snapchat,
yeah.
That's about, and then Facebook.
Facebook.
Yes, if you, www.tambatunes.com.
Tamba Tunes, and then also I see it Tamba Tunes on YouTube also to see the videos.
Yes, if you want to keep up with these activities that's going on in our lives, please subscribe.
Hit that button right there. All right, Tamba. Well, I really appreciate you coming in. We're going to be looking forward to that Tech 9 Tamba collab. And then also Samba, can they download it on iTunes? How can they get it?
Please, it's all over. Any digital store out there.
Okay.
You just type in my full name. It's not a gimmick. It's Tamba Hali. It's Will Smith. You just type in my full name and, everything that I've put out will be on it. And if you like the song, download it, support it, share it. It really means a lot.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. This is Magic 107.3.